nothing really, except the breach has been given up by, I believe it was Spot Up that was running the breach.
Yes. Spot Up did have the breach, and they're going to go into the Sova instead. Like I said, this is a map where you can really get stuff going for Sova. There's that group of nonsense that you can find that secondary high angle off of. So it is something to be paying attention to for sure. That'll be one of the big changes that came out today, by the way. Today. Is this going to be the day? No, Spot Up refuses to give it back to you. Randy Savage going to sit down there. 4 players still ready to push against 4 players ready to defend. Nice job. Spike planted as that catch out in mid. So big frames. Looking for the retake here. Nerfed waiting for the teammates, putting down some smokes on the left-hand side. CP2, again, this Sova arrow, so importante. 3 players, knowing where they are through the smokes. Figment gonna take down, turn up. One in the corner, spotted. 2 players on site. Gotta deal with it. Attackers win.
That was one of the best utilizations of the camera there. He gets that first bolt onto the stage, takes him out, goes right back into it because the camera's not cleared, and he spots out the second player there. Very nice hold, especially in a 3v4 retake situation.
I am so refreshed moving away from Split. You know, when I first started this gig, just Valorant in general, I was like, hey, why does everybody hate Split? Because as a player, I really like, I always analyze and commentate at a higher level than I play. I get real smooth brain and just like shoot things. But as I like zoom out and do homework and commentate, it's so clearly one-dimensional. Ascent, there's so many different areas. Worth noting, it is the latest map to come out. This came out on launch as opposed to the other 3 that were in beta. So it's a little fresher, I suppose, and teams are a little less practiced, which also kind of is a little forgiving. Sometimes we see approaches that aren't necessarily great, but because there's a lack of experience, you can get away with it. So either way, I like Ascent, man.
Ascent definitely feels like a map where Riot took the internal tests and opinions about the other maps and really fleshed out a more balanced one here. Yeah. Definitely, you would imagine something like Split having a big impact on how wide this mid is. Ooh, nice push up there. So now they have the man advantage. Bomb should be going down into B once again.
Oh, there it is. Player dinked on the right, but players coming from the left and the right. What is that? Who's looking at CP2? Ain't nobody looking at CP2. Nerf's gonna help out as well. And the all-out rush into the back room will go Spot Up's way. 2 players standing, 2 players pushing on in. Turn up and nerfed, baby. Defenders take it tied at 1.
I'm not entirely too sure what happened to Bunny there because he peeked back into that room.
He did. He did. Nobody was CP2 just like, I guess, camouflage, just chilling.
I'm not sure. That's a costly mistake. What should have been their round, definitely it became a free one for big frames.
Usually we see the 2-0. Now the 1-1. Both teams likely with the subs. We'll see how hungry they are. There's that use of the new angle. And we see right there how important that is. Tac shooter map design so different than other environmental design kind of jobs because of how fast the TTK is. One bullet can kill. And so the difference in crosshair placement is actually what you're looking at. And that's sort of like, oh man, when you're, ooh, nice peak there, but it's all about trade. Just to wrap that up, when you're changing things as small and minute as crosshair placement, they actually have a huge impact. Through the smoke goes nerfed. And big frames, 3-3. Spot Up still trying to push into A site.
Yeah, nice hold there coming out from the brim. as the backup from CP2 is there, taking out Thom. And that's going to be the second round on the board. Big Frame surviving this anti-eco round. A little bit of damage done to them, though, as they did lose 2 during that. And so the opportunity to try and build up a bank and kind of slipping away from them. They do have to be careful here. But it's going to be the full rifle buys now coming out from Spot Up as we head into round number 4.
CP2 going to save... Okay. I thought CP2 was going to save up looking for the op next round, because this is a map where we see ops, and ops are very, very important. Okay. Mid lane gets ran by snipers. So we'll see if that's going to be the case. Bombot for Bombot. A very calm, slow play this time around. Spot Up. I want to ask you a question while we have a slower round here. The door, not the one at A site, but the one at B site. Is there ever a reason, this one, is there ever a reason not to close this? Why would you want this open? Like, this angle is so poor.
Yeah, it's weird. I think most...
Just close it. Yeah.
Oh, this is an interesting lineup coming out from Kai. So it looks like it will be a full-on execute onto the B site.
Nice. Look. Oh, wow. Look at where that lands. Perfect setup. Thom walks in. It's going to be 2 for Spot Up. Nerfed answers before he goes down. So 3 players from Big Frames left to defend. 4 players strong are going to go for the plant. Why are you giggling?
Did you see with how much certainty they ended up clearing out backside at that point? They learned their lesson from that second round. They like, went in, clear.
You sure?
Oh, showstopper right in his face, but Tucker takes him out.
Oh, no. Attackers are going to be able to win here. Tied at 2. Just like game 1, the old back and forth. Sun's up, guns up. Spot Up going to be armed to the teeth. Big Frames thinking about a big save here, honestly. Okay, never mind. I thought it was going to be Winsome with the rifle and everybody else with pistols and just come in swinging next time around. But CP2 is going to go ahead with the op here. This is a wonderful location. Collats happen all the time. Spot Up have to be careful as they turn this corner. 1 pick for CP2, and he'll fall on back. Rez is strong. Walks up. 1 through the wall. 2 through the wall. And there's at least 1 dead. CP2 kills him and then kills him again. Good job.
Yeah, the dieback never feels good as Tucker finds 1 onto Nerfed, and they do equalize it out here. Decent boost as Bunny chops up and takes 1 out now. So here comes the A-side push.
Trying. Player's going to swing from the left-hand side. Up high. Shock dart blind. Spike planted. CP2 running. That hatchet's sick.
Yeah.
Are they going to bring it back?
I wouldn't say why not. I mean, it's a free-to-play game, right? And so usually these skins do get rotated back in. I'm definitely disappointed. I missed my opportunity to buy it, and I would Riot, please.
Well, I was sitting there and I was like, no way I'm doing that. That's not that cool. And now that I can't buy it anymore, I'm like, yo. This one's just going to be a save, I suppose. You've got the op. Just chill. Feet up. Easy.
Yeah, this was a force up, right? Yep. Albeit a very strong one. But yeah, if they've got the operator, there's still an opportunity for them, especially if they can get some decent picks at mid. It looks like they're going to rotate this over to the A site. They have had some success peeking out from A main, and so it looks like they're going to go for it again.
CP2 gonna Look for the opening frag here one more time. Worked out on the last site. This time around. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, man, the bomb bot kind of messed him up. He's got to fall on back. You ever watch BattleBots? Anyway, CP2 still has the op. Looking for the mid play. A little bit late to this angle. Oh, fire, 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 fire. No! Wow, I really hope my neighbor doesn't call though. That'd be so bad.
He did end up getting that kill. But to your first question, yes. Along with Robot Wars. And I have a few friends who compete or competed in BattleBots. Ooh, Randy Savage, nice spray down onto Kai.
Through the wall, too. Not bad. Another player. Not going to happen. Walled off to the right side. And now turn up too easy. Gonna turn their attention to the A site. One player left on B. Any information to make a change? Figment able to make that one happen. Winsome gets caught out up here, but takes one down. Here's the second player waiting, lying in wait. And all of a sudden, spot up. Two players can't make their way in. Pushes up. Plant. Good. Players both up high. Tem. One left. 3 HP and a dream here, folks. I like that Winsome's traded the sniper for the AR.
Yeah, he's got to be careful of the person over at Dark. I don't know if he was spotted out, and there he is. He is revealed. Tries to go for that peek.
Insane. Underneath. Looking for it. Oh, wow, that counter angle. That was crazy from Tucker. That was, I mean, the way he moved with that was kind of nuts. Oh, well. That was a Phantom, by the way, right? That skin had me throw it a little bit.
Honestly, it's so difficult for me to tell from first-person perspective about any of the guns. The best way I do of like remembering is just like the placement of the crosshair, or not the crosshair, but the sight. Yeah,
that's why I was asking. The sight looked a little different on that skin.
Well, so the sights are all actually, it's difficult. Nowhere to run. And now though, it's Big Frames having difficulty on the defense here as Tem tries to open it up. With that Sova ultimate, it's Figment starting it all off. Winsome going down. And that's the A site. He's all the way up at heaven.
All the way up. Slow walk from B. Backside towards A. Winsome gets rest.
Headshot.
CP2 goes down. Big shots coming out from Figment. Big plays all day from Nerfed. One more left down there. Knows where he is. Doesn't matter. Nerfed with the third kill. And turn up, take down by Tem. 3 players up for Big Frames, and it's all up to Tem here. Nobody's on site. Such a scary spot. I guess you just hang on here. You don't really... Oh, LOL. Any idea? Any idea? Yes! Wow, that snap. That was absurd, that snap from Tem.
Yeah, Randy Savage does answer back, though, but the economic damage is the important part there. 4 spot up again. They just want to slow the possible climb back from Big Frames, and that was an important one. Take a look at Winsome's money. After buying that heavy armor, he's left with 1,400. So that was actually a pretty good one for them, as now their bank account's getting drained very quickly.
Not a great look there at all. The Bulldoggy. Shock Dart going to go around the corner. finds someone. CP2 finds Tem a little bit easier. 5-on-4, just like that. Still waiting. Winsome with the angle here. Spot Up think they're playing it cute by playing it real slow. But Winsome's patient and will stick in that spot. Bunny and Sage player rotating over here towards mid. Look for eyes. Nothing found. Instead will opt for the catwalk. I love that little doggy, by the way. And the wall over it. There's going to be the explosion. Orbital strike and a slow orb. The double duty.
It's going to be very important for Figment to try and step up here. There we go. They're able to get through that slow orb. They get the plant down. They only lost one for it. So even though they're a man down, this is still a doable position, especially with some decent damage coming across from that Molotov.
Heals coming out from Turnip. Reloads. Everybody good. Bottom being spammed. Across the wall. Gotta wait up. Misses the shot. Winsome. 2 with the bomb. CP2 and Turnip all get involved. And Spot Up shot down. And the defuse should be good here. We're tied at 4.
And I guess this is kind of what we can expect, especially after the first 2 maps that we've had so far. Now it's Spot Up in a very, very tough position. With their economy broken, they are going to just force up into this. All right, so some light armor buys for 2. Figment, exactly what is he going to go for? He's got the heavy armor along with the Marshal. Like I said, this map, it can be very important how you play that mid, and you can take control with it, especially with any kind of sniper rifle. Let's see if he challenges for it.
Revealing area.
Shot over the wall here. And the information not gleaned. Couple of players out here in middle. Got to be aware. Spot Up. Eyes. Nowhere. Just kind of waiting for big frames to use their utility.
Right here.
Couple of players spotted out, or excuse me, just one spotted out by B. And this mid push working out well for Spot Up. They find themselves past the theoretical 50-yard line in enemy territory.
Enemy tag.
And the connector is going to be clear. Tam gets the information that he wants. The rest of the squad from Spot Up still in mid.
Yeah, this is an awkward position for Kai to be in. Kai, with one of the lightest buys on the squad, of course, should be leading the charge really for the great tradeaway. But he's also on that Sage. But there we go. Great hold now as Randy Savage does pick up 2.
And CP2 still here. Oh, smart spot. Interesting choice. Winsome comes from the back end. And it's 5-4. Big frames. Looking good. One op on each side. Kai versus CP2. These have been the op players that we've seen over and over and over again. This might be the first time that we get a true op battle here in mid. And I've got front row seats. Sign me up, baby. Let's go.
It's very scary, though, when your op player is your Sage. Because generally, you know, if you go for the trade and you lose that duel, then a Sage can bring you back, unless you're that Sage.
That's
so
fair.
It's very risky running it like that.
At the same time, Sages that self-boost with their own wall get on op angles. Oh, they lined up.
Killed.
CP2 saw it for a moment. Gonna have to settle for 1. And Bunny won't hop this round. 4 players left for Spot Up. 2 of them with the ult. Sage being one of them. So Bunny could return here if things go in that direction. CP2 wins the duel. Nice shot. Nice angle, too. Really unexpected, I think.
Again, because, well, he's the Sage. Can't come back from that one. As now a spot up in a very difficult spot. I'm going to try, and it looks like make at least a play for A. Don't know if they were able to recover the operator for them to try and go for a save, but I think they need to try to go for a win here.
It'll be tough. Nice shot there. Winsome gets the satchel charge kill. CP2 takes a long time to line that one up, allowing Tucker to get him from behind. 3-on-1. Raise will not rise. 6-4 after 10. Big Frames lead by 2.
Two more rounds left in the half, and yeah, it's unfortunate for spot up, as looks like they could have a light buy, or yeah, light force into this. Got some light armors along with a sheriff, heavy armor on one. What do they do here? They've just been getting shut down on a lot of their pushes at this point.
CP2 real aggressive with this op. Again, this has been kind of a go-to look for him, in all honesty. In all honesty. Ha! Misses, but Nerf doesn't. Spot up for strong. CP2 doesn't even need to get involved. Bunny lining one up. Or is he playing Duck Hunt? Can you hit the bird? Oh, with the slow orb. Fire and ice. Well done.
Yeah, I'm surprised with a lineup like that it's not a very heavy execute onto the site. They're again taking their time, and they've been found out. They've been found out that they are going here. They're going to go ahead and commit even more as the smoke comes down. CP2 onto the site now.
Feet. Oh, CP2 with 2 himself. Randy and the teammate, flawless.
What a nice one-way.
Fun stuff. How did you set that up? Is that something you know how to set up yourself?
I do not. I'm not a Cypher player, so I don't know these. That was really nice.
I did a bunch of looking. It was funny. I was like, all right, here's the deal. Because I'm not particularly the mechanic guy. You know what I mean? I don't know all the smokes. I will just kind of watch other players do it, right? And so coming into Valorant, I was like, you know what? I'm going to change. I'm going to be the guy. I'm going to figure out all the Viper one-ways. I put in the work, and she's trash. Story of my life, dude. Story of my life. Now I only play Cypher and so.
Yeah, one of my friends, his first finished contract was on Viper, and he regretted every single hour of grinding that contract.
It's so upsetting. I mean, she's also, because she's so not my style, I was just kind of swallowing my pride, being like, shut up. Play style is a dirty word. Just play what's good. Viper's what all the tryhards do, and you get these cool one-way smokes. Learn them. And I did. And then I'm sitting here like sweating in the game, and I'm like, oh, dude, nobody plays Viper. And they're like, yeah. And I went, word.
Yeah. 3 weeks after launch, my friend Sam still regrets Viper. So, and he didn't have to even, touch that contract again. But he is, because, we're gamers. We're not smart.
Ain't that the truth? Winsome and Nerf be gaming. 3 down on spot up. Spike planted, big frames, lucky number 7, trying to turn that into the Ocho. Ha! Says Randy Savage. Give me a corpse. Finds the headshot underneath. And that's that. Do you also spam your... Shuck dart!
Oh man, down to 18
He's
HP.
like, please, please, no, no. Look at him say no. Look at him say no.
Mercy, please. But what a half. 4 big frames here as we swap off, swap sides. And man, spot up. It's not able to do anything at all. Excuse me one moment.
Trying to turn this one in their favor. Spot up here.
Well, this pistol round's going to be the crucial one.
We're on a little bit of a delay. And I'm just looking over at chat. I knew it when I said it. The one way, and I just started screaming it off feet.
Yeah.
We're gamers, and they're all weird.
My camera is destroyed.
Fight Night's so much fun. It's usually a rule for me not to look at chat while casting, but this is such a fun community event that I've really changed my mindset for this event particularly. We have a lot of fun here. This is we've been running this for like 2 months at this point. Pistol round abound, 4-on-4. Wow, big frames on catwalk. Looking like a bunch of models. Lem tries to turn it, won't. Love potion number 9 for big frames.
Yeah, we took a short break during that gap. The dark times between beta and launch.
Dark time.
Yeah, and I missed it, and I'm so glad that we were able to start right back up. We moved the days, and I think we moved it to a really good day where we're not starved out by every other tournament that goes on during the weekends. I love this slot for Mondays and Tuesdays that we found.
Where to hide.
Yeah, it's been a boatload of fun. Something you can always look forward to. At least I do. CP2 does. He's been here 2 weeks in a row. 3 weeks in total. Trying to keep on keeping on as big frames. 3 away from seeing us next week as well. Oh no, that was such an opportunity. Tucker makes them all turn around. They all turn around, and Figment goes, you forgot about me. You'll cowards. Waiting. Welcome to Fortnite, I guess. Fortnite funny moments here.
I mean, Bunny's on the other side, but Winston came hopping in there. Oh my, Kai!
Unfortunate.
He just knifed his way through. Got that. Okay.
I think if I was spot up, I'd take a tactical timeout. Like, just chill. They're clearly, like, tilted's the wrong word.
This should do.
I don't think they're mad yelling at each other. I think they've lost 8 in a row and are losing it. Just straight up and down. You know what I mean?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. 10-4 here as big frames are three rounds away from taking this best of 3.
Smoke's down. Spike drop.
In a good position to do so. This is the last buy round we'll see from spot up without a change, I think.
What an aggressive hold with an op of all things, playing it within 5 meters, essentially. Ooh.
CP2 is definitely earned his right to be this aggressive, I think, with it. Nerf coming around the back. Bringing around town. Winsome waiting. Steampunk skin engaged. Ooh, CP2. Too fast for Tem. Close the door. Spike down. See, this is that other spot. Nice job. Turn up. 1 player left. It's Figment. And you're imagining things if he's going to head towards B by himself. Is that dog? Is he pooping?
I'm pretty sure that was the tail.
Okay.
But I could see. Now I'm not sure anymore.
I've never seen that graffiti. There's another one of I do like that there's another doggy when you're coming into green room, right? When you're trying to pass through tree room from cat, when you have to clear that right side angle, there's a cute doggy there. The important things, folks. Trouble for the spot up team with respect to their financial security. They will be able to, I said last round would be the last buy round for them. This is going to be about a half a buy round, as we have a couple of SMGs.
Yeah, they honestly just have to force here. This is probably their last real opportunity to try and keep this together, because you don't want to be playing on match point for 8-9 rounds in a row. So if they can win this round, it's a small relief for them, even though they still have a real big upward struggle.
Oh, CP2 through the nonsense. That wasn't even a smoke. It was just like fire and flames, almost like a Rocket League demo. Just barely enough to not see through. And CP2 said, hey, no way, Jose. And goes ahead and takes it. Nerfed walking up mid, 2 players to his left. They're not going to walk up too far, though.
You will not kill my allies.
All right. A side's the push. Spot up. Trying to group up. One player still lagging behind over at B, just in case. Big frames, 5 players strong, pushing onto the site. 2 players up for spot up. One of them not even here just yet. Wall will go up. Kai will get above it with his own.
Oh
no!
Now imagine at this point if a paint shell also landed in there.
Kai's got to go home and play some like Mario. Play some platformers, Jump from ice block to ice block. That's not a great look.
With that win, Big Frames just is massive. I haven't really seen that many big comebacks in Valorant competitively. And so, of course, all signs point to Big Frames taking this here.
Here it is. Attackers win. Randy Le Sauvage. Nice job there. Bringing us to tournament point here. Spot up the newcomers. Looked real good. In the first best of 3, they lost game 1, and they spanked the opposition game 2. And then game 3, a nice even round back and forth. Spot up were able to bring it. And that leads us to them versus Big Frames, who looked really strong last week. Big Frames are here. They stay on the table. They won. That said, game number 1 and 2 were both very long contests. Almost all 25 rounds here. This, very different. 16 in the pocket, and Big Frames trying to bring it home right here. CP2 bringing it off of the kill of Cat. Let's go, baby.
Oh, he almost goes down to that Sova ult, but they're going to continue to be unrelenting on this pressure right now. Over the wall, but it's not going to be enough. And the showstopper as well. He could have gone for it, but hey, they're going to equalize it out. 3-3.
Right between the eyes.
Winsome needs to calm it down just a little bit. Adrenaline pumping. Thump, thump. And Big Mint. Usually I like figs and fruit, but we'll see how Fig and Mint combine here. 1 versus 3. Turn up on site. Randy Savage, a little bit off. 2 players. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The judge will not judge! And nerfed or nothing. Big Frames takes this one in 3. That's that. We'll see him next week.
Yeah, so 2 in a row. And is that the first time we've had 2 in a row?